What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Um, I just watched this segment with Stephen A. Smith, and he's talking about Kevin Durant's response to his critique the other day about how Michael Jordan may have hurt the game of basketball, unknowingly. And I've talked about that myself years ago. But I said in my video recently, yesterday I believe it was, I said that you can make the same argument for Steph Curry. You can make the same argument for Babe Ruth. You can make the same argument for the steroid era. You know, the way guys approach the game now, it's about power hitting. A lot of the fundamentals have been thrown out of the game, and it's about launch angles and how far a guy can hit the baseball and things of that nature. Right? Everybody's playing the same way, but that's another debate for another time. What I found interesting about this segment is it's so obvious that Stephen A. Smith was not talking to Kevin Durant specifically. He was talking to Kevin Durant, but he really was talking around Kevin Durant and talking to the man who he despises, Kyrie Irving. I keep trying to tell people, look, I'm not the best basketball analyst. Uh, I'm pretty good at talking politics. Some people are more elegant than I am. But there's one skill that I know that I have, that I'm better than almost anybody else walking this earth, is I can read people. I can read people like War and Peace. I know when someone has a problem with me or someone I'm observing has a problem with somebody else. There's certain things that pop up in their speech patterns and their consistent talking points or when they're talking. He hates Kyrie Irving. And he let everything that I've been saying on here was confirmed in that monologue that Stephen A. Smith said. I told you all. I said what most likely happened is that Stephen A. Smith had an encounter with Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie Irving probably walked right past this motherfucker and didn't acknowledge his presence. And Stephen A. Smith, as self-important as he is, oh, you don't do that because as he said, oh, you don't want to make an enemy out of me. I told you. He was telling on himself. He said, well, see, the problem is, Kevin Durant's a cool dude. A little bit truculent at times. He's a cool dude. The problem is when you hang around certain people who have these certain attitudes, it begins to rub off on you. Look down on other people, blah, 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 blah. See, I don't give a damn if you don't speak to me. I don't give a damn if you don't talk to me. I don't care if you walk right past me. You don't have to speak. You can walk right past me and don't speak to me. I'm still going to tell the story. He's talking to Kyrie Irving. I told you. That's most likely what happened. You dare walk past me and don't fucking acknowledge my presence? It's his ego. And that's why he's picking on him, Kyrie Irving, and fucking with his money. To be honest with you, fucking with his money. But I'm gonna say this though. As much as I don't like Stephen A. Smith, and I don't like him, there's a lot of shit with Kyrie Irving that's fucked up too. One thing that opened my eyes to Kyrie Irving is the recent shit that he's been saying about people that cover uh, sports, whether it's the mainstream sports media or people like us on social media. He looks down on us. He sees us as peasants, peons, stooges, uh, low lives. He thinks of himself as a god. He literally thinks of himself as a person above the fray. I mean, when you got a dude like Kyrie Irving addressing the president like he's some fucking uh, Secretary of State or some shit, you have uh, must demand that Russia release Brittany Griner. They're illegally detaining her. No, they're not, you dumb motherfucker. According to the laws of Russia, which he violated, they can fucking detain you. You stupid son of a bitch. Why don't you read a whole book instead of just reading the first page and the last page? You fucking intellectual dilettante. You diplomatic dumbass. And that part of Kyrie Irving I can't stand. He does look down on other people. Typical elitist, fucking democratic dummy, dumbass motherfucker. But anyway, yeah, at the end of the day, that's all it is, man. That whole thing was aimed at Kyrie Irving and other athletes that have this feeling like, you know, the media, they don't owe the media shit, you know. As long as you praise them, it's all good. Now that part I do understand. As long as you praise a motherfucker, it's all good. You say one or two things that's critical of an athlete, and they and their fan base will call you a hater. I mean, what the fuck? What up? Am I on here because you want me to be a cheerleader for your favorite player? You want me to be an agent of nothing but propaganda of good cheer for your favorite player? Or are you on there to listen to our opinions? Which one is it? Because you're not gonna always agree with our opinions. And you can't be so motherfucking sensitive. I had a motherfucker one time tell me, I'm about to unsubscribe from you, man. The last few videos, man, I just can't rock with what you were saying. I just don't agree with it. You don't have to agree with me. You're not going to agree with everything I say. I don't agree with everything somebody's saying in their videos. But I understand where they're coming from. Because most people I'm a sub to, they make good points. At least it comes from a place of logic. If I'm just on here saying dumb shit, they unsubscribe from my ass. But that's all I had to say in this video. Tell me what you guys think.